For the first time ever, you can get the same ab sculpting benefits of doing hundreds and hundreds of crunches. The same workout as these high-end gym machines. And you can do it in the comfort of your own home in just a few minutes a day. Introducing the amazing new patented Sit-Down Sit-Up Gym. If you want to see those muscles and get down to that six-pack, well, what could be better than doing a full fat-burning workout while sitting in a comfortable padded chair? Blast those calories away in the comfort of your home, all in one machine that works. It really, really works. And now, here to tell you about this amazing new breakthrough, the man whose name is synonymous with perfect bodies, Mr. Lou Ferrigno, and your host, Mary Denno.
Okay, now Lou, we've covered proper form. Now let's talk about the second component to a perfect workout, and that's resistance.
Anyone who's ever lifted a weight knows that you must incorporate real tension in order to build a muscle.
Right. Now that's the problem with crunches, is there's really no resistance, and that's why you have to do so many of them.
You need that tension.
Right. Now, you've seen machines that only pivot right here. But the problem is you're squeezing your abs, you're not really using them. Plus, the resistance is really inadequate because the machines are so small.
Right. But the pattern dual pivot system allows you to perfectly isolate your stomach muscle and obtain the maximum use of the tension that it provides.
And that's why I am so excited to tell you guys about the Sit-Down Sit-Up Gym, because now you can get off the floor, sit down, and do a perfect sitting crunch movement that is even better than the crunch on the ground. And listen to this. It has been scientifically proven to be 10 times more effective than a regular crunch. Let me repeat that, you guys. The Sit-Down Sit-Up Gym has been scientifically proven to be 10 times more effective than a regular crunch. That's huge!
EMG studies of the abdominal contraction performed by the Department of Kinesiology say that the most efficient muscle contraction of the abdominal musculature is done at 65 to 85% of maximum contraction. That's where we get the most efficient workout. That's where we get the desired outcomes you're looking for when performing an abdominal crunch. Look at these numbers. The 6-second ab was only capable of achieving 22.6% of maximum muscle contraction. It's a long way away from the 65 to 85% of ideal muscle conditioning range. Now let's take a look at the Sit-Down Sit-Up Gym. Although we can reproduce 100% muscle contraction, we try to bring it down to the perfect sit-up range. So one sit-up performed on the Sit-Down Sit-Up Gym is almost 300% more effective than 6-second abs. So when we look at abdominal strengthening over time, in a sit-up position, all you can do to increase strength is to increase the number of sit-ups that you perform. Whereas a sit-down sit-up gym allows you to maintain the same number of repetitions, increasing your load from 1 to 12 resistance bands, and you get the same workout. Due to the fact that we can increase the muscle resistance significantly by increasing the number of resistance bands, that causes you to recruit more, deeper muscle fibers and recruit more muscle activity, thereby increasing your abdominal strength.
The abdominal muscle conditioning from the Sit-Down Sit-Up Gym is unprecedented. No other home exercise equipment comes close to what the Sit-Down Sit-Up Gym offers.
Go ahead and climb on up.
Yeah? Okay.
You see how now the upper body part fits snugly and moves as part of your upper body. This guides you through the perfect natural crunch motion, and you do it perfectly every time.
But remember, this isn't an ordinary crunch. No, you get all of this added resistance, and because of the design, it's all targeted right where you want it, to the upper and the lower abs. And then just by turning like this, you also get it right here in the obliques, or for the men, the love handles.
The tension cords are placed so that your ab muscles are working for maximum benefit, and that's the key. If they were anywhere else, you would use other parts of your body to assist you, your chest, your back, or your shoulders, but with the tension placed where it is, you are forced to use your ab muscle. And that's the secret to a quick six-pack, and that's the simplest, the most effective, the most targeted home ab machine ever invented.
The Sit-Down Sit-Up Gym is definitely a piece of equipment that targets the abs much easier and more effectively than any piece of equipment in the gym, including crunches.
I feel it so much more than a regular crunch, even more than my Pilates class, to be honest with you.
Anytime I get on the gym, on the Sit-Down Sit-Up Gym, you can feel immediate, results.
I want a great workout from the beginning, and I want it to happen fast. I want to be done my workout and feel like I just had the greatest workout of my life, and that's what I'm getting with the sit-down, sit-up gym.
Here's another important advantage of this machine, Mary. It's the negative part of the rep.
Right.
A crunch you just release and let go. All this backwards effort is wasted over and over again.
Right.
With the sit-down and sit-up gym, because of the position of the pivot and where the tension band's in place, you could comfortably resist the pull all the way back using your stomach muscle, and boom! You get twice the workout in half the time.
I love it.
Me too. And it takes a lot for me to feel like a whole machine would give somebody else a great workout because I really believe in this one.
With the sit-down, sit-up gym, you get resistance in both directions on your obliques and your abdominals when you're doing the sit-ups. And that's a great feeling, especially when you feel it burn. I like to feel it burn because I know that it's working.
With the sit-down, sit-up gym, I can vary the resistance and I can do 15 crunches and get the same results from doing 50 crunches, which cuts my time in half at least.
You feel it. There's no way that you don't feel those crunches on the full stomach at the same time.
When I sit on the sit-down, sit-up gym, and I start my exercise, as soon as I make a movement, I can feel the difference in my muscles. Now, the interesting part was that even the skinny people next to me, as soon as they moved, they could feel it too. So you're not going to outgrow the machine. It works for you when you're really heavy, but it still hits all the same muscles when you are thin and fit, so this is going to really work. And it's not going to work just for a few months, it's going to work forever.
By using only your abs, that's how you get a great stomach workout with maximum effect, with minimum time and effort.
Right, and everyone knows how important it is to maintain the proper form because you don't want to be bending this way and that way. You waste a lot of time doing this, number one. And number two, you can really hurt yourself. And that's what I love about this harness right here because it locks you into position like a roller coaster ride. And once you're in, it guides you through the perfect motion every single time. It's foolproof.
It's simple. It's easy. All I have to do is sit down.
As soon as I sat down in it, I felt a great deal of support on my back and on my neck.
So I'm able to work out without the stress of wondering, am I going to hurt myself? I'm already in the position, I can't get hurt.
With the sit-down, sit-up gym, you're locked in position, your arms aren't in use, your back's not in use, and it's one fluid switch from oblique into a normal crunch, and it's isolated, and you've got resistance the entire way through the exercise.
To get results, you need targeted ab crunch intention, and that's where the sit-down, sit-up gym comes in.